Hey Top 4 Tribe, I just wanted to come on here just to show you a quick way to make a beautiful journal book in the class of junk journals. What I do is I take like 5 sheets of printer copier paper and I just start marking them up. So I just want to do a flip through. So if you're bored, you need some inspiration and you just want to make a quick gift, you want to make a journal book, a junk journal, whatever, you can do that easily with some of the things that you already have in your house, or craft items that you already have. And so I just wanted to show you, for example, if I just open this up, that this is 1 page and I just take 5 sheets and I'll just start marking it, as you can see, with the black paint. And once I do that, just make 5 of the same. So that was 1 sheet, the outside cover. This is the second sheet here. This is the second sheet. I just make marks first. There's the 3rd sheet of making marks. Here is the 4th paper of making marks. This one, if I move this out the way, this behind this belly band. As you can see, this is the whole page. This is the 5th one. So we have 1 sheet, 2 sheets, 3 sheets, 4 sheets, and 5 sheets. And so once I have my 5 sheets, I will, after that, I will go ahead and like embellish. So I took some distressed ink and I just placed it over all of these, the images, and made my marks throughout all of the pages. So as you can see, it's a heart there, some markings there, and I'll do that to each page. And once that's done, I'm done with whatever I want to do to the paper. I start to complete my book. So I'll take whatever I want as my first page to be my cover, and I'll take some cardstock. So as you can see, I'll take cardstock and then I will glue the paper onto the cardstock, okay? In addition, I think I also, as you can see here, at some point I added tissue paper with some Mod Podge, and so I just put it on the ends, and then these came at the end because I'll do extra embellishments with whatever leftover scraps that I have. And so I'll put this on the cardstock, and then I start to put my pages in, and I just use washi tape. So I use washi tape to bind these. So I'll put washi tape here, washi tape there. Same thing, washi tape. As you can see, washi tape is here, on here. And then I also, as you can see, I put washi tape around the edges and at the ends of the papers. And I also, because I make tons of tags, I'll just pull a tag and see what tag goes with what folder or what junk journal book I want to go with. I made this out of this has to be a cereal box. And I just put "You're so beautiful and I love you so much. Keep shining bright." But this actually, these are like some of the craft paper that you get from the dollar store. So this and this, these are the same. And I had cut this out, but back to the tag. This part here is the brown that you see is actually a coffee filter, because I save the coffee filters. And so then I just glued that on to, there's some cardboard here, and this craft paper as well. And then I wrote this and I Mod Podged it and let it set, and that was just a simple tag. But for this, I used the same craft paper and I cut it out so that I can add this piece here that you hear. This is from the mail. the mail envelopes that you get, your bills, whatever. I save those. I have a video where I talk about how don't throw away none of your mailing envelopes, because you need this window, because you can use it for your all of your journal books. And so I glued that down on there, and this is where my tag is in. And so just to flip through, I paint paper, if you see some of my prior videos. And with the paper that I paint, I'll make envelopes. So I'll make inserts inside. And this is just an example. And I just put a sticker on here. And this is washi tape. But with my paper, I sewed it around. And it's just, you know, you just want something where you can stick things in here. And I have little things that you can use throughout your journal. And all this is writing space that I left. And so while we're flipping through, this is just a page. And so there's nothing here. And I'll keep going. I used the Sephora bag. I got some lip gloss, something for my daughter and myself. And so what I did was I cut a piece of the Sephora bag because I like the black and white contrast. And this is the decorative cardstock papers that you can get from Hobby Lobby or from Michael's. And so I took this and I just cut it, you know, down to size so that it can fit inside of this junk journal. And I added some washi tape because I thought the heart was beautiful. So, and as you can see from cutting this, the portion that was left over, I actually used that, what you see here, and on this little insert. So I don't waste anything. And then this is writing space as well. And then here I made a belly band out of the Sephora bag and some of my strips of my paper that I had left over. So if you can see, this is part of this that was left over. So I would use this, and this is some washi tape, okay? And so I made a belly band, so of course I can put one of my cute little painted paper envelopes in here. And so I make a ton of these in every color. I just paint paper, I sew it into a little envelope, and it's so cute. And I punch a hole with them, and we put a cute little ribbon on it. And so a lot of these, you'll find a theme of how I make my journals. I'll use all of the things I make. So I'm not, anytime I'm painting, I'm using that at some point in a journal. And this is just writing space. And then again, this was the strip that was left over, so I used this as a holding spot. And this is, of course, as part of your mailing envelopes. And I've sewed it around the window area, and I painted it black. And I added one of the stickers in it. So this is just an example of, you know, mindless to me creations, because I'm just using paper that I'm just making any kind of marks on it. And then at the end, you can create something so beautiful, and you can give it as a gift. You can keep it, you can admire it. Eventually, a lot of my things, I'll reopen my Etsy store. I have an Etsy store because I also do jewelry. And so I will start putting a lot of my journals that I create, papers that I make on the Etsy shop, so that, you know, we can continue to spread the love of creation and gift giving, and, you know, so many handmade ideas that really doesn't take a lot to do. And so if you're bored, just start painting papers. My next video, I will show how, I will actually show, these are my templates, how I create the next. I have 1, 2, and so 1, 2, and 3. So I will be making 3 more of these books. These were just painting paper, 5 sheets, stamping, and then I will actually make a beautiful book out of it. So it will be a set. So we'll have a follow-on video just to show. This is the paper I was saying, the decorated, the large cardstock. I forget the true name of it, like my mind is gonna blank. But as you can see, I'm like preparing. So you can see the Sephora bag. I'm preparing my next book off of all of the paints and stampings that I did. Just same with this. In my free time, I just love to just paint paper and make things. And so you can see how I'm forming my book. So it kind of gives you an idea. So it gives you an idea of how I explained how I created that book. But these are just so easy to do. Just take some paint and just make marks. And so I will create my next book. And you will see that in the future videos, and it will be a set, and it will be a great gift for someone. I think this one's going to come out really pretty because I have some glitter paper in here and then a little envelope. And so I have so many projects, and whenever I can get to it, I'll get to it. But I also love how the sun just beams in and, you know, expresses and highlights the art of things. So just another inspiration. If you're bored, just start painting, doodling, whatever you want to do, and get some washi tape. You actually can you can staple the pages in, you can bind them. I mean, there are so many different ways you can do it. And so anyway, have a great day and leave everything, all of your wonderful ideas, on the top floor, because everything is so beautiful, especially when it's handmade and it's your vision. Later.